All right, people, I got a special review. First, I'm going to start with NVDA, and then I will start with the Tesla September. So we're going to look at the Tesla, and we're going to look at what was said on NVIDIA. Was a really a strange one. It turned out to be. Give me one second. All right, people. So I'm inside the NVDA. And as you can see here, this is September the 13th when we were at 170.37. Now, what happened this is very interesting. This was one of those things where people who decided to hold on, where you had to get in again on the second entry to catch the move. But as I explained in this plan, if you want to go inside this video, but we want to talk about, if you look at the calls here, the September 29, 175 calls, and what they costed. Well, let's go into the video and I'll show you the cost of these. Now you have to add, and I'm going to tell you exactly the cost of these from the entry point on my stream. But let's go here. All right, people. So what I did is I moved inside the video to show the cost of those options, and these are the 175 calls right here. Now, of course, when these confirmed, they confirmed higher. Let's say you paid for the argument's sake, you can see that 170 that cost $2. On confirmation, they would have costed around 250. It depends on if let's say you entered the second breakout, $3. $3, which is $300 per option. Okay, so let's say that right now. Today, let's go take a look at the close. All right, people, so here we are at the Yahoo Finance. You can see that the NVIDIA did go up $10 at 180.11. Now, like I explained to you, as you saw, now the video that you just saw, I'm going to post it inside this video as a link, just like a Tesla, for you to go and review it yourself, because I recorded all this information, so it's very viewable. And you can see that for yourself. To save time, I don't want to do that. But today's the close. This is the close for September the 15th. And those calls, you can see the 175 calls. They went to 7. Well, and they went to 7 points. So they more than doubled, right? Of course, it says 413%, because they're measuring it from where it opened from, right? And they're open, like I said, you're looking at about $2.50 per option, right? It did not make 400%, but they measured it from where it closed at the previous day. Okay, this is why you see that you see such a huge gain percentage-wise. But there was no way we got. Most people would have gotten 150 to 200% depending on the entry of those options. All right, people, let's go to TSLA. Now, this Fernando actually caught this one here, and I did not post the confirmation on this one. But if you did follow the rules, and here's my point of why you want to study my videos. But let me click on this in here. So I'm inside the Tesla video, and you see that exactly how now this confirmed exactly like I explained here. Tesla needs to break above 360. And now, the entry wasn't exactly. We did not confirm based on the volume, okay? If you go into the video, we confirm more based on the basic above 369, excuse me, and the power towards 370. Now, these September 22 370 calls are inside this video. We're going to go take a look at it, but this confirmed more exactly around the 370 area. So this was a nice 10-point swing as well, and in all in a matter of 2 days. Okay, and this is the people. You're going to get losers sometimes, but look at these two winners. If you caught any of these two winners, how much you gain on the winners. I keep explaining this to people, and I know why these worked so well versus other stocks as well. But let me show you something, people. All right, people, so here we are with Tesla. Now, this is the day. Of course, you see it's 362. This is September on the September the 12th, right? Now, here's the September 22 options, and I press pause in the video, and what I'm going to do
here's the September 22
is let it run. You can hear me talk, and watch. I move it down
at the
watch. I'm going to move this down now. I'm going to press pause.
Here we go here. 370 calls.
Now, okay, so at the time, now I said these were expensive calls, okay? So these are what Fernando chose. Now I talked about the 380s. Now, at the time, they costed 465. Okay, you can see this right now. If you look at, if we go to the if we go back to the so right now that's what they costed. Okay, now obviously on confirmation they did not cost us. I'll tell you what they costed on confirmation. Okay, so let's go take a look at Tesla here. Now Tesla was at 362, so that 8-point move, right? You're looking at about a $200. According to what Fernando told me, if I recall, he paid $700 per option. So let's go see what it closed at today. All right, so here we are on the close for September the 15th, and Tesla 379.81. Right, if you go to your chart September 15th, that's what you'll see the close. Right, this is how you can check for yourself this information, right? Because this is more, something unique. No one's really showed people this in this unique way that I'm showing you. Actually, with the, I mean, these are ideas I got, but a lot of people like this. So here's the September 20th. Now let's take a look at the 370 calls. Okay. Now they made some good gains. Now he had paid about $700 an option. Okay. So they made some good gains. You're not, it wasn't 100% gains, but you know what? It was still good gains towards those targets. To get double on the, because that's what I showed you what they costed right before. They were like at $400 per option. Right now on confirmation, they probably were. Probably was not $700, and I would say the most you were looking at is about $650 on confirmation. Okay, because as Tesla started going through 370, that's probably what happened. All right, people, welcome to Power Target Trades, the place where I post great detailed plans. People, like I always say, confirmation is key. Study the videos. I've always said this, a lot of things don't always work, but if you look at NVIDIA, okay, NVDA and TSLA, those were huge winners. They in fact, actually, TSLA was very smooth. Gains wise, you're looking, it was about 100%, okay, because I'm pretty sure there's average. I have to look at. I'm pretty sure that average was about 650, but it doesn't really matter. It roughly did about 100% gains. It was good gains. It was very smooth right from that 370 breakpoint. Okay, and NVIDIA not so much, because what they did was they pulled it back. They kind of confirmed. Like I talked about the 342.66. One second here. Yeah, I wanted to get to the, no, sorry, the 172.66 area. So what happened was they were a little bit shy this day, okay? You see that 172.56? Can you imagine 6 more fucking, and now what did they do here? Here's my point. Look at the opening. So if you had to pay a little higher, okay, on this move, they decided, I talked about 2 breakpoints, okay, that I saw this happening. And it's not like I didn't say, look, I called it over here for confirmation. It didn't confirm. It did this, and then so it's not like I'm like the a person called Stockbookie, for example, that is wrong by a long shot. Like he talked about shorting Tesla from 280, and for look where Tesla is today. I was wrong. Temporarily on that day, but in reality, if you look at my plan, I was massively right. It's not like this did not move. It was happened to be that they played a bit of a game here, but a lot of people messaged me thanking me about this, and this is why I posted that. But it required another entry, right? And boom, I mean, it worked. This is the reality of my plan. All right, people. Like I said, welcome to Power Target Trade. You can subscribe here manually. I suggest you subscribe. This is a great YouTube channel. You should check out this creative playlist. This video is going to go into stuff like that. But there's a lot of great information and wealth that's going to power you. The big picture is that I guarantee you, people, we're going to get a lot of a lot more winning trades than losing trades. A lot more winning ones. But losers are going to happen. I know why some of them happened for. Because when you I don't want to get it to, I just tell you I know, but I can tell you one thing. If anything proves my point with what I did with this week with J&J, TSLA and NVDA, and defending them, those were big winners. and they outshine the losers by a large margin, and that means you got the edge. That's all it is. As long as you have an edge, that's all that matters, people. I'm going to show you. Let's see what I say.
All right, people. Now that we just finished watching that great detailed video, don't forget to look at my banner. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you check out my creative playlist. Make sure you study before taking action on power target trades. Every plan that I make has great detailed instructions. And I put my heart and soul in it because I want my subscribers and followers to make great money in the markets. But you have to study, people. Let me show you a way to subscribe. Let's see a picture of me around here in a circle format. Simply click on it, and it's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Don't forget, people, at the end of the video to like the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like